Her passion is helping people.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tanya Martin, and I'm a clinical psychologist, and I have been for about 16 years. I teach various intro psych and sociology classes, but more importantly, my passion is working with people. I was probably about 11 years old when I came to the realization that a psychologist was what I wanted to be.
On the air with Dr. Tanya Martin.
You're with Dr. Martin. We're on the air at 1-800-TALK-LOVE. Call in so we can talk about love and relationships. We have a caller, line 2.
Okay, I've been married for almost 5 years. How do you please a woman that's never satisfied?
That's a good question, Eric. I'm so glad that a guy called in tonight. And so you want to know, Eric, how to please a woman that's never satisfied. And I want you to know that oftentimes, never is such a rigid and hard word. In addition to that, I never say never, and so you have to get to the gist of the problem. So you got to peel back these layers to find out what her never is about.
In a forum of well-diverse people, Dr. Tanya Martin talks about relationships.
And I oftentimes say to my couples, do you want to be right or do you want to be in a relationship? Now think about that. Do you want to be right or do you want to be in a relationship? And so, because if you're right, that's all you have is your right. But then, if you're in a relationship, you have so much more. The only time that I would advise or recommend a couple to not stay together, if in fact there is some form of abuse. If there's some form of abuse, I would in fact say you need to separate because one of you will be hurt. And it's not just physical abuse, it's also emotional abuse as well. That repeated verbal, emotional abuse, it has lasting scars. It does greatly. Over the last maybe year or two, I've gotten a lot of couples that come in for infidelity. There's a lot of cheating going on, and it's not just with men, it's with women as well. So it's a pretty nice balance. And it's not just people cheating with other people physically in person. People are cheating on the internet, and people are so caught up in this pornography on the internet that it's just amazing. I work with individuals, adults, children, in family therapy, couples therapy, singles therapy. I host various seminars, workshops, and things of that sort. I just thoroughly enjoy working with people, and the more diverse the population, the better.
Helping people from all backgrounds, ages, race, and gender, whether it's coping with everyday life or matters of the heart.
I'm about change. I'm just not about talking it, I'm about walking it. And so, like, Mahatma Gandhi said, he envisioned wanting to be the change that he wished to see in the world.
She was able to relate everything down to a very personal level and give you very clear, concise answers.
Dr. Tanya Martin's desire is to get to the absolute core of the issue.
With the divorce rates being at the place that they are, which is above 50%, I think that what I have to offer to the world and individuals and couples in their lives, I think is very beneficial and so worthy and necessary. So I really want to be the change that I wish to see in the world, and I believe that I can do this by doing this work. I've always been on this path, and I truly believe that this is what I was put here to do. I believe in my heart and my soul that I was born to be a psychologist, and a psychologist in the sense of helping people to help themselves, because as I help people to help themselves, I too help myself. And so the better I am, I believe the better I can assist in making people better. And so I look at it as like divine reciprocity, and I really want to make a positive difference in the world, and I work to be obedient in what God put me here to do, and so I plan to do it.
Dr. Tanya Martin, now available for speaking engagements.